Donald Trump declared JD Vance as his vice presidential nominee, entire focus has shifted to Usha Chilukuri, the proud wife of JD Vance. Of course, as the opinion polls suggest a Trump victory, possible Trump victory, so JD Vance is considered to be the possible vice president of the United States of America. So his wife Usha Chilukuri's Indian connection, especially the Telugu connection, has become a matter of great significance and importance, not only in the Indian media, even in the global media. I've seen the New York Times commenting on Usha Chilukuri's Indian origin. In fact, today Times of India wrote an interesting editorial titled Trump's Telugu Touch. So why this Telugu touch, Indian touch, has become so significant in the American presidential elections? They are certainly not a very significant community as far as the voters are concerned, because it's true, Indian community is the fastest growing community. Among the Indians, the Telugu community is certainly much more faster growth rates the Telugu community are witnessing. Well, there are around 4.9 million Indian Americans as per the Times of India's editorial, out of which in Telugu constitutes the third most spoken language. Among them, Telugu constitute the third most spoken language, next only to Hindi and Gujarati. So it is estimated that the Telugu American community was around 3,20,000 in 2016. Now it has jumped to 1.23 million in 2024, a significant rise, a fourfold rise in a period of 8 years. Therefore, the Telugus are fastest growing Indian American community within the United States of America. It's true that Telugu may be the third most spoken language, but it's certainly growing much faster than other Indian language communities. Well, in Silicon Valley, there's a popular saying also that Telugu is the second mother tongue in Silicon Valley. So that is the clout which the Telugu Americans enjoy. Well, certainly in terms of the voting percentages, they're not very big, because I think they account for, Indian Americans account for 1.3% of American population. And that too, the Indian Americans are spread all over America. Well, they may be concentrated in the few pockets of New Jersey, Texas, California, Atlanta, but certainly they are not, they are spread over the entire United States of America. You'll find at least a few Telugu people in states like Mississippi and others also. So there is, therefore, in terms of the voting influence, the Telugu Americans or Indian Americans exert a very little impact. But their presence in the corporate America, their presence in the political America is so significant and disproportionate to the share in population too. So why is this focus again on Indian diaspora? There are several reasons for that. One is the reasons, the most important reason is the political reason. Well, there is an every likelihood that Biden may even be dropped at the last minute. So there's a Democratic convention in this month, in August, and there's most likely Biden still wants to contest, but is now tested positive for the COVID for the third time. There's no surprise if the Biden steps down. In the wake of Biden stepping down, the most probable candidate of Democratic Party is Kamala Harris, yet another Indian connection, the South Indian connection, daughter of the Tamil Shyamala Gopalan. So therefore, as Kamala Harris likely to emerge as the possible choice for the Democratic candidate, so the Usha Chilukuri phenomenon has also come to the fore. There is another dimension to that. Indian Americans comparatively, the voting percentages among the Indian American community is much higher compared to the other Native American communities. And not only that, so the Indian Americans have till now have a greater tendency to vote for the Democrats, not for the Republicans. So because Republicans, like conservatives across the Western democracies, they are anti-immigrant. We have seen in the United Kingdom, the Indian origin Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was anti-immigrant. Donald Trump is vehemently anti-immigrant. Therefore, the Indian Americans, South Asian Americans, Afro-Americans, Latinos normally are more loyal to the Democratic Party, who are liberal towards the immigrant population. But in the recent past, the Republicans are gaining ground among the Indian American voters too. So there's a significant support for Donald Trump also among the Indian American community. So especially post-Modi phenomenon, this has increased the shift towards Republican. The reason for that is the overseas Bharatiya Janata Party has been a vocal supporter of Donald Trump. In fact, the events of Howdy Modi, Kencho Trump were effectively used by the Trump in his campaign material too during the last presidential elections. Therefore, everybody knows the Modi-Trump linkage. So the BJP-Trump linkage also. So this has resulted the rise of BJP in India, domestic Indian politics, has also led to the increased Republican presence among the Indian American voters. But still, Democrats have a greater support among Indian American voters. So by projecting Usha Chilukuri phenomenon, perhaps the Republicans, especially the Trump, may want to cater or may want to reach out to the Indian American or the South Asian diaspora. Well, they may not be numerically stronger, but they are much more stronger in the social and economic terms. The average income of an Indian American is around $1 lakh, 100K. So more than 70% of Indian Americans are at least college graduates. In fact, this would be much higher among the younger Indian Americans. So that shows that in terms of the academic and income levels, Indian Americans are at a much higher level, much higher pedestal. Not only that, most of the Indian Americans are in STEM courses, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, management courses, which play a pivotal role in the modern economy, in the shaping of American economy, or in the shaping of the American dream. So in fact, if you look at corporate America, the leading multinationals like Microsoft, Google, Twitter, PepsiCo, Adobe, and several other top corporates of the United States were either led by Indian Americans or were led in the past by the Indian Americans. So given the social and economic clout which Indian Americans enjoy, this kind of euphoria is seen around Usha Chilukuri.